Hey, Laci. So your stroke, I think you have pretty beautiful body mechanics. You know, your top arm is straight, your bottom arm doesn't really bend, your body position is really good. You have a nice long open reach. But one thing I would say is that right here, your moment of catch, or your moment of impact with the water, you can see the blade angle there in the white, and then your full submersion happening right about here, which, look at the difference in that blade angle. So this whole part of the stroke right here is not nearly as effective as it could be. So that your effective stroke then is about to there where you're exiting. Whereas I would say, to try and, if you can, ideally exit there and enter somewhere in the middle here, with getting that blade fully submerged earlier. But you're not cavitating, which is good. I just think that there's that could be more effective without losing that little spot right there. But for the most part, everything else looks really good. Maybe, it looks like you're sitting a little far forward. I don't know if that's your normal canoe, if you're using somebody else's, but I would try and stretch out a teeny bit, and you could get a little more leg drive going. And then I watched your, the shot that was straight on, and it definitely looks like you're not getting totally perpendicular on your blade, so you got to come on top of it a little bit more. But other than that, looking at all of this, it looks good. Again, just so you can see it clearly here from this side too. This moment right here where you're fully extended, like, look at that full extension right there. You're hitting the water there. You're fully submerging there. So this whole little deal right there doesn't need to happen. But again, other than that, it looks really good. You can see massive power application. You definitely using your body, definitely a good rotation. One last note possibly is that just looking at your top arm right now, I don't think it's a big deal, but I think that you could relax your wrist a little bit more on your top. Right there looks better, but it looks like you're really driving with that forearm, which in my opinion, if that forearm goes, then the rest of your stroke goes. So just by relaxing that wrist should deactivate that forearm and then reactivate the lat a little bit more. But anyway, for the most part, good job. Definitely, pretty much one of the best strokes we got out here. Okay, thanks, Laci. Bye.